The Dallas Mavericks are currently 11-19. Needless to say, their first full year without Luka isn't going too well. But the Mavs did get lucky, landing the first overall selection and adding Cooper Flagg to their roster. And he's been a bright spot in this bad year, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he just recently turned 19, meaning he's got a ton of time to grow and develop his game. I want to give Cooper the keys though, so I'm going to be trading away everyone on the Mavs except Cooper Flagg. My goal is to get lots of young guys alongside him who fit his timeline, and maybe a veteran or two just for some leadership. But before we get to it, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. We're less than 6K away from 300,000. We still got 8 more days left in the year. I know we can hit this goal before 2026. If you're already subscribed, like the video. I really appreciate it. Now let's get to making some deals. I think Anthony Davis's overall might go up at the 4. No, it stays the same. I was thinking maybe we could finesse a little extra value, but no. So let's just throw him in the trade finder. AD, we could get Joel Embiid and TikTok legend Jared McCain, Josh Giddey and Vooch. I mean, he's young. He would fit the timeline. LaMelo Ball to be our point guard. Cat could be good. Big Z, yeah, we don't want him. With the Texas food, no. Jimmy's way too old. Trey Johnson's a young piece, but probably not who I'm looking for. Another thing to consider as we go through these trades, we do have our pick in this upcoming draft, so I wouldn't be mad if we're bad this year. However, beyond that, we don't have our picks, so we kind of need to be good. Ooh. So if I throw in this 2030 Philadelphia pick, the Sixers are willing to throw me VJ Edgecombe. Now we're talking. I might do the Edgecombe and Embiid deal, and then we flip Embiid for somebody else. Scotty Barnes? Do I want my 2 stars to be on the wing? Do a Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown type scenario? Because then you're also going to need good guards. I like VJ Edgecombe a lot. I think he's got a ton of upside. We're going to pair up VJ and Coop. I think that's a fire deal to get us started. And we still have Embiid, who we can also trade because he does not fit the timeline. He's going to regress. He's on a huge contract. I could sit here naming issues all day, but that's not what I want to do. We could go get MPJ, Lauri Markkanen, Ja's still on the board. I'm going to keep thinking about the Embiid trade. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do there. For now, let's look to deal Kyrie. There's Rob Dillingham. We do need a lead guard. Fox could be the guy. He's not too old. He's only 28. Ooh. I kind of love Trae Young on this team. He's such a good playmaker. I think he'd put Coop in positions where he could score. We'd also be trading Clay here, but we'd get Mo Gay in the deal as well. Previously, I would have gone for Darius Garland, but his overall has dropped so much this year due to his struggles, so he's only an 81 overall. I think this is an obvious choice, and we go ice Trae. Now, you do have to keep in mind, we need to extend him because he's on the last year of his contract, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I think he'll enjoy playing alongside Coop and VJ and be willing to extend with us. What if I threw D live, not with Trae Young, with Joel Embiid? Could we get somebody here? There's Zion again. We don't really want Zion. Ja's still on the board, but we got our PG. The notorious BI3. There's Siakam having a good year in Indiana. Yeah, I'm still not sure about Embiid and what to do there. Maybe I'll try and make my own deal later on, but for now, we're just going to try and find a deal for PJ Washington and D Live, threw them together as a trade package. We could get Dyson Daniels. We'd be stealing the Hawks backcourt with Trae Young and Dyson, but you also get a good first round pick. I like that trade a lot. Yeah, let's go get Dyson Daniels and a good draft pick. That's the Milwaukee Pelican swap. Oh, that's going to be a really good one. I just realized though we already have VJ. That was maybe a stupid move by me. We might have to look to flip Dyson because I definitely want to keep Edgecombe, but I don't want to have Dyson off the bench. So then there's your dilemma, right? Harrison Barnes for Najee Marshall and Gafford. You know what? I'll take HB and we get a pick. I'll do that. I'm not prioritizing winning this year. I just want to get some players who I'm excited about, and I think we've done that thus far. What if I threw Cooper Flagg and Dyson, or not Cooper Flagg, Joel Embiid and Dyson together? They keep offering me Zion. Trey Johnson's on the board. Do I just say whatever, let's take Z? You know what, let's do it. Zion, welcome to Dallas. We needed a power forward, so I went ahead and made the play. DeJounte, though, I do not want here. We could use a center for sure. Miles Turner, that contract's long term. It's big. I think I'm good there. What if we just threw DeJounte? No Harrison Barnes in this scenario. Could I get a pick maybe for Murray? No. All right, I'll revisit that. Oh, deloading. Yeah, D-Lo hasn't had the best year in Dallas. The Mavs could really use a lead guard. They just don't have one right now. Well, once Kyrie's back, that'll probably help them. I don't know what they're going to do, though. If they'll trade AD, trade Kyrie. I think they should probably just go all in on building around Coop. D'Lo for Jayshawn Tate in a first. The Rockets could probably use some guard help and some facilitating. Would they ever give up a first for D'Lo? I'd say no, but I'm going to take the finesse here in 2K. Exum Caleb Martin for a first from Detroit and Isaac Jones. I'll gladly do that. Jaden Hardy. Oh, Mavs legend Dwight Powell. He's been with the Mavericks for a long, long time. Powell has. We'll trade him for Adams in a first with Jaden Hardy. That's a great deal. And then we've got, was Isaac Jones here before? No. So we have a whole new roster besides Cooper Flagg, right? Oh, and Max Christie. We need to trade Max Christie. But that's it. And we'll have a completely new look roster. I feel like we should get some decent value for Christie. We could get like Daniel Gafford. Oh, he was already on our team. That's right. I'm going to take Martin back. Obviously, we can't keep him because he was just here. But I'm going to trade him for my guy, Bubble Butt. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. We have a lot of PG play. The team doesn't fit together perfectly right now, which honestly is cool with me. We got a 40-year-old Kyle Lowry actually playing minutes. I think that this team is well designed to not win many games. Although y'all know how it goes in the simulation. 2K does love them. Some Dallas Mavericks basketball. So our team might end up being sneakily good. I'm hoping, though, that we can bottom out with a squad like this. It's not a good team. And, just to add to the challenge, I have this theory that Jason Kidd is somehow overpowered as a coach in this game. I'm going to fire him as a part of the house cleaning process and bring in Jacob Underwood instead. If you know the Jacob Underwood lore. They want Trey off the bench. Why? No, we're not doing that. Jake, I rock with you, bro, but that's just not a good idea. Now we should be squared away for the rest of the season. I will catch y'all with our record. We'll see what's going on. Oh, wait, actually, I do want to say this. Bro, Bron. So Bron's podcast dropped today, right? And I was like, maybe answer my question. This has been some ongoing lore, right? Yeah, they didn't get to any fan questions in that video. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait another 2 weeks because they drop bi-weekly. It's gonna end up being like a month after I ask my question. But if Bron actually answers it, the wait will be worth it for sure. It looks like we're somehow gonna make the playoffs. Find somebody who loves you the way 2K loves the Mavericks. I'm never gonna find someone who loves me. I'm gonna edit that out. We grabbed the 6th seed. We didn't even end up in the play-in. 28, 12, and 11 from Jokic. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year, 17, 6, and 3. Khalil Ware, 6 Man of the Year, Wemby DPOY. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. Oliver Starks. Hey, that's the new GM. Post Nico Harrison. Oliver Starks wins Executive of the Year here in Dallas after trading away literally everyone except for Cooper Flagg. Well, I'm glad to see that the voters around the league really liked my trades. Big Z was awesome, actually, as was Trae Young. Who knows? Maybe we'll go on a run. I have a feeling, though, Jokic is going to give us the business. Steven Adams isn't a bad guy to have to throw at Jokic. He's super strong. We're up 3-1. They win game 5. No way. No. Okay, they're coming back. We're going 7 here. This weird team might somehow make it happen and go to round 2, beating the reigning MVP Nikola Jokic, a 4-time MVP in this universe. Or he could come back from 3-1 with his guy Jamal Murray like they did in the bubble twice. We're going to find out in the final minute 44. All right, sure. I mean, if we can beat the Nuggets, we might mess around and go on a run year 1. It's either we come back or we blow a 3-1 lead. There's no in between here. VJ Edgecombe will inbound the ball. It goes into Trae Young. Trae, defended by Jamal Murray here. Young gets to a 3's wide open, but misses it. Cam Johnson will pull down the rebound. I feel like our team's about to get fried in the hop-in. Jokic 3-ball. Yep. Yeah, guys, the simulation can favor us as much as they want, but once we get in the game, they'll realize how trash our team is. And I'm not trying to hate on my guys. I just don't think we should be able to beat the Nuggets. Here's Trae Young with the ball, defended by Jamal Murray. Young will get the screen from Steven Adams. Adams rolls to the rim. Young wanted to pass it, but turned it over because Adams wasn't there. Jokic lurking in the passing lanes. Cam Johnson goes for a mid. He misses. Coop will pull down the rebound and push the ball the other way. Flagg with Gordon on his back swings it to Trae Young. Young, the pass fake. Cooper's going to go over there to the corner. Adams will set Young a screen. They drop down, and Trae knocks it down. Is it cold in here? He's got 11 in the 4th quarter. Ice Trae with 31 points on the night as the clock ticks below 50 seconds. Jamal Murray will get the screen from Christian Braun. Now it goes to Jokic. Jokic looking to go with Steven Adams, but steps out of bounds. That's my bodybuilder big man, Steven Adams, forcing the stop because Jokic is very strong in his own right. But Adams, I would say he's probably stronger. Trae Young with the ball. Young up the middle, swings, Flagg, wing three. It's good! Cooper Flagg, the rookie, delivers a huge three to make it a 2-possession game with 30 seconds left. Great facilitating from Trae, and the Nuggets, they're scared, they're nervous. It might not be a 3-1 comeback for y'all this time. That's not happening. Not on my watch. Cam Johnson will inbound. Johnson will give it into Jamal Murray. Murray backing in, swings to Tim Hardaway, goes back to Murray, over to Cam. Cam, wing three is off, and we somehow won this. We're on to round 2. We're facing the Spurs in a battle of Texas. Murray had 48 and still couldn't win. Trae went for 31. He's averaging 30 in this first round. The generator with 22. Coop had 22. Big Z had 22. I mean, props to the guys. They're putting up great numbers. I just can't believe we're in the second round. My intentions were to bottom out and hit the draft lottery, hoping for some luck. But instead, we're facing Victor Wembanyama. It's 1-1 after 2. We go up 2-1. What? Next is the Wolves. No way, right? 1-1. They go up 2-1. We'll tie it. Are we really about to do this year 1? Game 5 on the way. Maybe the Wolves are finally going to be the team to expose us. Facing elimination going into game 6, despite 21 from Trae. Ant drops 29. And now we're going to see if we either force 7 or if we're out of here. We're fighting, but the Wolves, yeah, it looks like they got it. Maybe not. We got it down to 4. We've outscored them by 8 here in the final period. Our team looked real cool, calm, collected down the stretch against the Nuggets. So we'll see how we look this time. As we hop in, Coop's at the line, so this Wolves lead's going to shrink even more. Flagg, first free throw, rolls in. Second one from Cooper also drops. All right, we're within 2. Ball will go into Anthony Edwards. We've got VJ guarding Ant-Man. That's a tough defensive matchup for the rookie, so good luck, man. Edwards getting to the rim. Good contest from Edgecombe. They let him throw on Luka 77. That's crazy. Ball will go to Trae Young. What a move. Gets to the rim and draws the foul. Ice Trae a little behind the back move, and he'll shoot 2. First one's good. Second one from Trae also drops. And just like that, we're tied. We might mess around and force this game 7. Here's Anthony Edwards with the ball. VJ Edgecombe guarding him. Edwards looking to get to the rim. But VJ rejects him. The greatest player to wear 77 in Dallas. VJ Edgecombe doing his thing. Ball goes to Trae. Mid-range. It's good. Oh my goodness. It's freezing. It's a blizzard. We got snow coming on Christmas. Trae Young absolutely cooking here. We're up by 2. Anthony Edwards with the ball. Wolves have gone cold, and it's been because of VJ Edgecombe. Ant still trying to go at VJ here. Edgecombe sliding his feet well, but this time, Ant gets the best of him. Ties this game up with just over a minute to go. Here's Trae Young with the ball, defended by Dante DiVincenzo. Ice Trae sliding on offensively, trying to shake DiVincenzo. There's a screen. Young down to Adams, and Steven will finish it home. Textbook pick and roll results in an easy bucket for the big man. Okay, VJ, now we just got to stop Ant on the other end. Edwards up the middle, float game. Looked kind of awkward, but it looked tough at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. Edwards gets to the rim, ties the game up. Young looking to go back at him. It'll go to Zion. Young gets it back. Trae driving, bumping, can't finish through the contact. Small differential between shot and game clock as Wolves push it up the floor. Randall to the rim, shakes Zion and finishes. Minnesota, they weathered the storm of our run, went on a run of their own, and now they're up by 2. Still 17 on the clock coming out of the timeout. Hopefully Coach Jake Underwood drew up a banger. All right, here we go. Ball will go into Trae Young. Young is defended by Dante DiVincenzo. 10 seconds to go. Will Trae be the one taking the shot? It sure looks like it. Ice Trae, 5 seconds now. Gonna rise up for a 3. It's off. Wolves the rebound. They have a timeout. Wait, why did we foul? Oh, because we're down. That's right. I thought we were the ones that were up. Yeah, we probably just lost there off that Trae Young miss. We're still gonna try and foul and bank on them missing a free throw, but we don't even have any timeouts. Like, yeah, we're just not in a good spot. DiVincenzo, first one. That looks off. He missed it. Okay, well, at least have a chance at a heave. And y'all know 2K loves the Mavs, so maybe that heave will drop. Second one, DiVincenzo is good. We're just gonna have to throw it up to force overtime. VJ Edgecombe from full court. Oh! It was actually really close. Drew back rim, but didn't drop through. There's Dante DiVincenzo celebrating the championship, the Julius Randle Conference MVP of Doom. It's a regular occurrence. 24 from Coop, 23 and 10 from Big Z, VJ Edgecombe with 22, Steve O, 18 with 13 rebounds. How many offensive boards? 4 of them. Yeah, the best offensive rebounder in the league right now is Steven Adams. I don't think there's any debate. As the Wolves go to the finals and they win a chip, Ant Finals MVP. Thought maybe JR would get it, but no such luck. Trae Young went off in the postseason. Cooper averaged 19, and going into year 2, here's what we got to do. Cooper Flagg, that shot tendency being on a 65. No. We're upping it to a 95 here. I want to make sure Cooper Flagg is aggressive, looking to score, because this video is all about him. It's not about Trae Young. It's not about Zion. This is Coop's team, okay? Draft lottery, of course, we're not going to end up with a good pick. Oh, we had that one from Milwaukee and New Orleans. It ended up being the 7th pick. I forgot all about that. Oh, cool. So we got the 7th selection here. We could add a young piece to our team. 26th draft, we obviously would have loved to have like a top 3 pick, go get a Darren Peterson, AJ DeBonsta, Cam Boozer type of guy. And we could potentially still trade up. That's definitely on the board as an option. If we did Steven Adams and 2 picks, would anybody offer me a trade up scenario? No, I'm getting offered some really good players though. That's just not what I'm looking for at the moment. Wizards are at 2. Let me get them on the phone. I'll give you pick 7, pick 21. They got a ton of cap space, so y'all could take in like Steven Adams. I also have Mogay. No, he's on the team option. I do not have him. Oh, I don't want DeJounte at all. I'll give you DeJounte if you want him. And you can add Steven Adams. And then we've got a bunch of cap space, and we have the 2nd pick. Perfect. With the 1st pick in the 2026 draft, the Pacers select Darren Peterson. Yeah, he's always the best guy in the draft in these sims. I've noticed DeBonsta doesn't progress that well, and he plays at the 3, which is where Coop's at. So I'm going to get Cam Boozer. Play him at the power forward spot. Maybe even run him at center because we do have Zion. It's going to be an undersized front court, but we ball. Yeah, Cam, you're going to play center. So the starting 5 will be Trae, VJ, Coop, Zion, and Cam. Our oldest starter is Trae Young, who's 27 years old. He actually took his player option, so we don't even have to worry about the hassle of him hitting unrestricted free agency. Now, we should have some type of bread, no? Oh, well, Trae took that player option, so that ate up our money. And we don't even really need to sign anybody here. Like, if I were to trade Trae Young or Zion in an effort to get a free agent, that just wouldn't really make sense because a free agency pool is nothing crazy. I might go get dominating, though. Yeah, let's sign DeAndre. PG play, Colin Sexton, sure. Q. We got Q Grimes back. They traded Q Grimes for like Caleb Martin. That was bad. The Mavs did a lot of stuff last year. Like, I know that, or was it Cody? It was one of the twins. It doesn't really matter. It's a bad trade regardless. Malik Beasley, I'll sign. Cool. Player progression. Coop goes up 5. Z up 2. Edgecombe up 4. Trae unfortunately goes down 1. Boozer goes down 1. That's just for me changing him to a center. It's not because he's already getting worse right after getting drafted. Zion, I'm going to extend you, front load the deal. Same thing for Trae. Those contracts aren't too bad, both between like 27, maybe 25 and 30 million, something like that. Yeah, that's not bad for those 2 guys. Definitely players I want to keep. And at that number that we re-signed both those guys at, I feel like we might have a chance to go out and sign some free agents or something next year. I know it's the Jokic and Giannis class. Either way, let's get to it. Ayton's going to start at center, which I'm fine with. Cam Boozer coming off the bench in his rookie year. Cooper Flagg, we upped your shot tendency, so we expect some really big stuff out of you in an increased role, increased opportunities. I think that Coop's going to thrive here for sure. And I could definitely see us winning a championship. We open up the season a little bit slow, but it seems like we're starting to right the ship. I will catch y'all at the deadline. Oh, look at that. Kyrie won an NBA Cup with the Hawks. But I will catch y'all at the deadline. We'll see who all's available and if we can potentially make some moves. I honestly thought since 2K loved us so much, and last year we closed out strong, and the team got better over the offseason, that we would be doing even better this year. My logic was for some reason flawed, and who knows, predicting 2K logic might just be impossible, because I really thought we'd be good. We're 27-4, putting us at 9th in the conference. I'm not trying to be in the play-in, so let me go make some deals. Orlando Magic have Paolo available. I mean, I've got Cooper on the wing. I don't know that I'd want him, but I'll add him to my list. The Kings, my goodness, they got to figure something. Celtics, Jason Tatum, again, another wing. Giannis is available. We could just sign him if we open up the money, so it wouldn't even be worth trading all those trade assets for somebody who's going to become a free agent. But let me do a deep dive into the stats and see if there's somebody who just is clearly the problem for us. Since when did we have Colin Sexton? Did I sign him? I guess I did. I don't even remember that. Either way, Cooper Flagg, Trae Young, VJ is making a pretty good impact. So Ayton hasn't been very good at the starting center. Malik Beasley hasn't been good off the bench. So what if we package those guys together and we throw in a Celtics Spurs swap? Sure. Might be a decent pick if the Celtics aren't doing too well. It's a 2-star pick. And look for a new center. Mark Williams, I've had good experiences with having Mark Williams in my rebuilds. He could be a guy. Isaiah Hartenstein and Dalton Connect. How'd the Lakers get Hartenstein? They just signed him. Walker Kessler and Walter Clayton. I like that deal a lot. Khalil Ware could be interesting. I think we go Big Walk and Walter Clayton unless... No, yeah, that's what we're going to... Is Walker set to get paid next summer or was he already under a new contract? So I want to see what that money's looking like because, again, I kind of am intrigued at the idea of going and getting Giannis or Jokic in free agency. Okay, so Walker's on a deal about 14 M's a year. We can manage that. Walter Clayton, bring him in for some backup PG play. We got a little bit too much guard play now. So you know what? I might trade Sexton for like a 4 off my bench. Like, not Yabusele, not Ryan Calculator. Sure, P. Watt, that'll work. Welcome to the team, Peyton Watson. Now I think we're pretty much squared away. Kessler, I'm hoping he'll be a better fit at the 5. If he isn't, we can go into the offseason, look to make some moves, hopefully have some cap space, sign some guys. But I don't want to say, oh, this season's a complete wash. I still believe in the guys to make something happen, given that we were in the conference finals last year, and in my eyes got better. I mean, last year we stumbled into the playoffs, grabbed the 6th seed in like the final weeks of the season, then went on a run. So you never know. Maybe these final weeks, final months of the season are elite for us. Yeah, there's our win streak. There's our win streak. Okay, we might be able to get up. Ooh, then there's a losing streak. We're at 7. Can I get a top 6 seed here? We need to win out. I'd assume we still couldn't get it. So we're in the 7th spot in the play-in tournament. That does give us 2 chances, not just 1, to make it into the playoffs. As Victor Wembanyama is your most valuable player, averaging 28 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists on the season. Also added on 3 blocks. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. And look at that. We got Executive of the Year once again. Zion made All-NBA, averaging 22. Thought Cooper would make it, man. I was rooting for him. What were the numbers? 24, 6, and 3. So he might have just gotten snubbed. So those are great numbers. And we could have had the 6th seed. Same record as OKC, but we didn't have the tiebreaker. Can we beat the Pels in the play-in? Yep. So we grabbed the 7th seed, and we'll be taking on my Warriors. Okay. I think we should be able to beat the Warriors. I mean, I don't know what all they've done over the years. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's my team right there, but they're about to get cooked. It's 1-1 after 2. We go up 2-1. Told y'all. We're just a playoff team. That's just what we do. They win game 5. Okay. We're going to a game 7 after being up 3-1. I'm talking all this trash, talking so confident. We might blow a 3-1 lead. But we were in this scenario last year against Denver. It even came down to the wire in game 7, but we ended up clutching up. This might be a really similar scenario here. Yeah, game 7 after being up 3-1. It's close down the stretch. I'll jump in again. 2:01 to go. Warriors within 6. They're on their home floor. Y'all know how it gets in Chase Center. The Warriors fans, they get loud, so they got a really nice home court advantage. We do have possession of the basketball. That's good. Ball will go into Q Grimes. Grimes is defended by Isaiah Joe. Grimes will bounce it down to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe gonna try and drive to the basket. Oh, what a move! VJ shifty. He's had some really nice plays in the clutch for us. I don't see Cooper in the game right now. He's got 32. He's not fouled out. Okay, next possession, we'll call a timeout to get him in. I think we have 2 timeouts, although it's very hard to see. Oh my gosh! Steph just cooked Trey, hits Joe for a 3, bottoms. Yeah, we need a timeout. CPU called it for me. Ice Trey was on roller skates over there while I was talking about timeouts. Walker Kessler will inbound. It goes into Trae Young. Young gets a screen from Kessler. Trey trying to navigate here and shake Curry. like how Steph did him, but Steph sliding his feet well. It'll go over to Edgecombe. Now it goes to Flagg. Flagg, the pass fake. Gonna get a screen from Kessler. Coop dumps it down to Walker. Nice finish. Walker Kessler, I like what I'm seeing. Nice little pick and roll with Cooper, and I like to see Cooper initiating more offense. We turned up his shot tendency and touch tendency, so he'd be more aggressive this year as Curry just gets an easy one at the rim. We got to be better defensively than that. Steph's got 9 here in the fourth. Warriors within 5. If we get a bucket on this possession, I feel pretty good about our chances of winning this ball game. Trae Young shakes Curry, got him back, but Steph able to steal it away. He said, yeah, no ankle breaker highlight for you. It'll go to Butler. Butler, the spin, the fake. Jimmy swings to Rob Will. Rob out to Steph. Curry with 10 on the shot clock here. Going to get a screen from Williams. Steph dumps it down to Rob on the roll, and that'll make it a 1-possession game with 38 seconds to go. Warriors remaining composed. Steph Curry's seen it all. He's a 4-time champ in this league. Trae Young with the ball. Let's take our time, get a really good shot. I'd like to get the ball in the hands of Coop, but Trae might call his own number. Couple shot fakes, step through, lay in is good. Trae Young continues to be the clutch time closer that we need. And as long as the Dubs don't hit a 3 here, we should be good. But they do have the greatest shooter of all time in Wardell Curry. Rob Williams into Steph. Steph's going to try and drive here, bumps Trae and finishes. So I guess that kind of puts the pressure on us to make some free throws, but we're still up 3. Like, it should be fine as long as VJ doesn't fold at the line and miss both. First foul shot is good. Second one from Edgecombe is also good. Okay, 20 seconds to go. Warriors will call timeout. No 3s here, and we're out of here smooth for sure. Rob Williams will inbound. Williams gonna find Curry. Steph's got to know he has to shoot a 3, and he just almost lost the ball. He goes to Butler in the corner. I don't know what the Warriors are doing here. Moses Moody shoots that thing from Yucatan and misses it. We're on to round 2. 32 from Flagg, 30 and 13 from Trae. Who's next? It's gonna be the Suns, really. Devin Booker. They picked up C-Mac. They've still got Brooks, Mark Williams, Grayson Allen. We're up 2-1 early. They'll tie it at 2 apiece. We take the 5th, and we win it in 6. Conference Finals. Gonna be the Rockets with Kevin Durant, the Goon, Amen Thompson, and a former Maverick, D'Angelo Russell, who we traded over there. Game 1 will go to us. Game 2 is a Rockets win. They take the 3rd as well. Okay, Game 4 is gonna be key. If we can tie this series up at 2 apiece, that'd be really nice. But if we go down 3-1, of course, that would not be very nice. And we are going to go down 3-1. Trae dropped 52, but K Dizzle at the age of 38 went for 43 points. Coop had 33 and 11. This has really been his coming out party, averaging 28, 7, and 4 in the postseason. Game 5, maybe we can get a win, extend this series. We do. Let's see what happens in Game 6. Uh-oh, Houston, you have a problem. Houston, you have a problem. You might mess around and blow a lead. 37 from Flagg, 27 and 12 from Trae. Z had 23. We're headed to a Game 7. Rockets were up 3-1 in this series, and it folded like a lawn chair. Rockets playing us close in Game 7. Oh, this is a good old back and forth with the final strip on the line. All right, 4:49 is a long time. Maybe we don't watch that much. Let me simcast a little bit more. Okay, that's good. 3:46, that's fine. I want to see a good amount of this. This is a Game 7. We traded away our entire roster just over a year ago, except for Cooper Flagg, and here we are, 1 win away from the finals and 1 win away from a 3-1 comeback. VJ Edgecombe has it. It'll go to Kessler to Trae. Trae up the middle, jelly lay, and we're tied. Trae Young has been the closer that we needed. Trae did have that East Conference Finals run with the Atlanta Hawks back in 2021 when the Bucks won the title. Şengün, the jab, swings it to Reed Shepherd. Shepherd defended by Edgecombe. 9 on the shot clock, swings it to KD. Slim gonna swing it over to Amen Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson gets the screen from Şengün. Amen mid-range, he's fouled. That's a bad mistake from Walker Kessler to foul a jump shooter, especially when it's Thompson, who I'm not too confident in his shot. He makes the first, but now you're just giving him easy ones at the line. Second one from Amen also drops, and the Rockets are up by 2. This Cooper Flagg, Kevin Durant matchup, oh, it's going to be a sight to behold. Going to be a lot of fun. Right on cue, Cooper Flagg gets it in the corner. He's looking to go to work on KD. There's a screen from Kessler. Flagg turns the corner. Nice bounce down to Walker. It seems like that Cooper and Kessler pick and roll is working wonders. They got good teammate chemistry chemistry despite Kessler just coming in at the trade deadline. Reed Shepherd will get the screen from Şengün. Şengün rolls, goodness gracious, no type of pick and roll defense. Kessler tries to recover late, but it's too late, and that's going to be an easy lay-in for H-Town. Rockets up by 2, just over 2 minutes to go. Trey swings it to Flagg. Flagg working on Kevin Durant here. Cooper wants to hit Zion in the post, it looks like. Yep, Big Z gets it, turns, shoots, scores. We're tied. Nice play from Williamson. He's up to 25 points on the night. Now, I do want to draw attention to our finals potential opponent. If we can win this one, the Pistons. That could be a really fun series against another young team. Durant backing in, faking again, gets some room but misses it. Cooper Flagg, solid defense overall on Durant on that possession. Now he's looking to go back at KD. Cooper, he wants that Kessler screen again. Kessler sets it. Cooper tries to pass it, gets it back, passes it again, and it ends up in the hands of Walker for an easy lay. That teammate chemistry's on about 1,000,000. Cooper almost turned it over, luckily got it back, and it resulted in a Walker lay. Now Durant's gonna go at Flagg, missed it. Good defense from Coop. He's a two-way player, and he'll bring the ball up the floor himself. Cooper getting up the middle. Get off me, KD! He said you're too skinny. Cooper Flagg finishes it home. 37 points on the night. 9 of those coming in the fourth quarter. You know KD wants to get back at him with his Rockets down by 4. Durant getting to the mid-range. He loves it there. Then he gets to the rim but misses. Durant is ice cold. Cooper Flagg taking over. Young wants a 3. Can't hit it. Şengün the rebound. I don't know why we went so fast there. Now Amen Thompson has a transition opportunity. He bumps off Flagg and lays it in easily. Rockets back within 2. It's a one-possession game. 3/4 of a minute to go. Cooper Flagg with the ball. Go get another one on KD. Here's the Kessler screen. Kessler gonna roll. Flagg wants this. To the rim. The slam. Plus the foul. Showtime from Cooper Flagg. Chance to put us up by 5, and Flagg will. 37 seconds on the clock. If you're H-Town, you want to get something quick coming out of the timeout. Get it down to a one-possession game, and if you get the bucket quickly, you won't have to foul. Jabari Smith Jr. will inbound. It goes into Amen Thompson. Thompson to Durant. Durant crosses over, dumps it down to Şengün, and the Rockets aren't done yet. They get a bucket within 4 or 5 seconds. They're back within 3, 32 seconds on the clock, so now they don't have to foul. Young swings it to Flagg. Flagg attacking Durant. He was in a rush and missed it. I don't know why Cooper went so fast there. That gives the Rockets plenty of time. They do have a timeout, might not use it. Durant up the middle, the spin move, the fake, the layup. Thought there was a foul there, but it wasn't called. Zion gets the stop in the board, and Big Z can seal this at the line. First one's good. Or well, maybe not seal it. Rockets have a timeout, so they might still have a slight chance as Zion gets the roll on the second one. 12 seconds to go. See what H-Town's got. I saw that the Pelicans are on a 5-game win streak. I mean, they're still trash, but they've been playing a lot better recently, so that's interesting to see for sure. Did not expect them to be this bad this season as Shepherd catches in the corner, fakes it a couple times. Rockets got to hurry. Reed, I don't know why you're trying to drive, and he just wasted all their time. Jabari heaves one up. It's off, and we are going to the NBA Finals. Like I said earlier, just over a year removed from cleaning house outside of the rookie Cooper Flagg, and here we are going to the finals, baby. Cooper is your finals, or not your finals MVP, your West Conference Finals MVP. And now we'll be taking on Detroit basketball. 40 ball from Cooper in 40 minutes, went off and really had his moment. That moment where you're like, okay, this dude's going to be a star. That's what we saw right here in Cooper Flagg. I mean, he's put up the numbers, but seeing it in person, seeing that was crazy. 48-8 from Flagg. It's on to the next. Detroit Pistons. Cade just averaged 43 in the East Finals. 35 in the regular season. I mean, Coop's 30 ball in the West Finals doesn't look that impressive next to Cade's stats. Yeah, this is going to be tough. If Cade's on that much of a burner, shout out KD on Twitter, we could be in some trouble. Yeah, he's averaging 37 in the playoffs. Game 1 will go to us. This is a 5-7 NBA Finals matchup. Game 2, we win as well. Well, I guess that's going to be it. Looks like Cooper Flagg is one win away from sweeping the NBA Finals and becoming a champion. Packed up all his teammates. Now we just got to close it out in this fourth game. Get the sweep. Get the brooms out. We're up by 5. I just wanted to see a moment of Flagg in the finals, so I had to jump in. You know what I mean? There's the rookie Cam Boozer inbounding. Boozer will give it into Cooper. Flagg is defended by Max Christie, a former Dallas Maverick. It'll go over to Q Grimes. Grimes down to Zion Williamson. Zion's doubled, still goes up, still scores. Big Z. Too tough in the paint, man. Too strong down there. Here's KPJ with the ball. He'll get the screen from Asar Thompson. It goes down to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham backing in, fading away, and scoring. I mean, this dude's getting 40 almost every night, so you expect some big-time buckets out of him. He's trying to keep the Pistons in this. Quentin Grimes with the ball up the middle, bumping and finishing. Oh, my goodness. This Mavs team is just looking elite right now. We're up by 7. Minute 45 to go. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. with the ball. He'll get the screen from Asar. Pistons got to get to it and fast. Cade likes this matchup with Trey, but there's a double. Cade's going to have to swing. He hits Porter in the corner. 7 on the shot clock here for the Pistons. KPJ settles for a tough mid-ranger and misses. We'll get the rebound, and the ball goes to Trae Young. Let's just take our time here. No need to rush. Ice Trey, gonna go with Cade Cunningham. Trey bumping him, and he can't finish. Pistons gonna need one on this possession. Porter Jr. will get one right to the rim. One-handed slam. Flagg tried to bring the contest, but a little bit too late as the Pistons get within 5 now. Trae Young with it. He'll get a screen from Cam Boozer. Coop wants it in the post. Young gonna ignore him. Instead, going for an isolation. There's a reach-in foul from Asar. Costly blunder there. That might have just really won us the finals. First one from Trey is good. Second free throw from Trey rolls in. I thought that one was going to roll off. Lest the Pistons hit a 3 on this possession, I think that's going to do it, and we can celebrate our title. Cade Cunningham with the ball. He'll spin, get to the rim, fade away, and miss it. That is the ball game. I'll be back to y'all for the championship celebration. That's it. Your Dallas Mavericks, NBA champions. So all they got to do is just pack everybody up and build around Cooper. That's all you got to do to win a title, apparently. But again, this is 2K, where Julius Randle wins finals MVPs. So take it with a grain of salt. Many grains of salt, I would say. There's Trey with the trophy. Adam Silver, I think, is taller than Trey. Adam Silver's about 6'3". Trey won finals MVP. And in this last game, Zion had 28 and 10. Cooper with 26. The Mavs are champions. Trae Young, 31 points, about no rebounds, and about 10 assists to win the finals most valuable player. Throughout the postseason, Cooper Flagg averaged 29 a night. And in the battle for the Larry O.B., he averaged 28, 7 and 5. Definitely an argument there that he could have won finals MVP. Nonetheless, this was easier than I thought, probably because we got to run with the Mavericks. But if you enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, I'd appreciate it if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank y'all so much for all the support this year. We're going to keep grinding to close this year out. Anyway, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Did I say if you made it to the end, comment Cooper Flagg? If I didn't, there you go. Anyway, see y'all in the next one. Peace.